All right, guys, what is going on? What up, man? I will save you from the end of this song. I don't think you guys are going to be able to handle it. I don't think you guys can handle Disembodied Tyrant. But, you know, surprised nobody said anything about the music today. And yeah, Manuel, there's more. It's not over. I stopped it before the good part, before it gets just so dirty and nasty and disgusting. I love it. But, it's all good. It is all good, man. But yeah, dude, today's December 10th, my birthday. I'm fucking 31 today. Jesus, I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, we will have some fun with it. We'll have some fun. We'll follow up with what we talked about yesterday. We'll see if we can get this 420 level or not. You know? Oh, nice, George. Yeah, look him up. Disembodied Tyrant. It was just two people. I think it's a full band now, but I don't think that album, or it's more like an EP. This EP, I don't think was made with, I think the drums were electronic, but it's all good. I really don't even care about that shit anymore. I still like it either way. I don't care. I don't care. What's good, Mason, Naruto, Z, MJ? And yeah, I like the stream early. I would greatly appreciate that. What's good, Remy, Felix, Willow, Mary, Toby. Who did I miss? Monkey, Mr. Young, Eminem, Manuel, George, Amin. Yeah, chat is members only today. We had our fun yesterday. Now it's back to members only. Now it's back to members only. So, starting with Nasdaq. Holy shit. Starting with Nasdaq. There was a pretty nasty opportunity this morning. Thank God for the mute button. There was a high at 845. We had a higher high at 909, and then that third higher high at 916. So we traded off of that, and then beautiful. I mean, this was just perfection right here. I think some of you might have caught this, or at least, saw it afterward. That is your that is my mitigation model right there. Okay. Perfect mitigation, imbalance, or a gap within that, wicking the 1 minute time frame. Yes. Wicking the 1 minute time frame. Okay. All those goobers on Twitter. No. They can't do this. They can't do that. I can. And you can too. Right? So there it is right there. Boom. All right. And we have been trading lower since then. So that was super, super clean, super sexy, just beautiful. Right. So again, as mentioned, as mentioned yesterday, what was that starting to look like? And yeah, Flacco, I'm going to be honest though, man, every day's your birthday when you do what you want. You do what you love, you never work a day in your life. What's good? H, convicted capitalist. Yeah, I could agree with that. Some sowing and reaping done today. I could agree. Thank you, Ibanez. Appreciate it. And Sean. Sean was the one that got funded today, right? Or was that somebody? That was Sean, I'm pretty sure. You know, my memory ain't what it used to be. Yeah, Sean. Sean got funded today, dude. You know, appreciate the birthday wishes, but how about drop some birthday emojis for Sean, right? Sean getting funded today. So drop some celebratory emojis for Sean getting funded today. That's beautiful. Arguably one of the best birthday presents I ever got, right? Students getting funded. You love to see it. You love to see it. Man, if we get that 420 level, dude, it's going to be a fucking good day. It's going to be a good day, chat. It is. Well, I mean, it's a good day already, but dude, I just had like so much coffee and I had an energy drink prior to that. So I'm fucking wired. Just insanely wired right now. Original consolidation, somewhat low resistant lows. There was our high, low risk short, first stage distribution, right? Kind of the same almost. And then, so what is today? Why do you think I titled it Don't Skip Leg Day? Why do you think? Original consolidation. I don't even see accumulation. I would say reaccumulation, I guess. And then low risk short. First leg, second leg to go lower. See that? See that? Manipulation. Right? That means that this one would be green. Low risk short, second leg to go lower. We have a lot of clean lows here. Right? So, in working within a range, right? We have our target, and then we have the highest high, 21,706. We got over 50 people on here. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You know what? I'm glad there was a lot of you on here yesterday because we talked about this. We talked about the 420 level. You can't escape it. We talked about how this was starting to look like a big ass market maker sell model, right? So when we're working within the range, right, we have our 50%, which is 565 and a half. Now, what I'm doing is I'm cutting out the 21,000 level. So I'm just talking about 400s, 500s, 700s, just to keep things a little bit more simple. Okay. So between 700 and 420 something, right? That is our range. Again, from the target up to the high that's been set, up to basically the manipulation portion of a market maker sell model. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, 2020. Appreciate that. Was good, Jordan D. And yeah, Manuel, that does explain the music, bro. I mean, I listen to that music whether I'm wired or not. Whether I'm wired or not. It's very calming. Okay. So, anyway, 50% and up is what? A premium market. Yes? Right? Yeah. 50% and lower is our discount market, right? In a very, very general sense, yes. Right? Okay. So that's what that looks like when we're working within a current range on the 1 hour time frame. So when we drop down into smaller time frames, okay, the range that's already been established, and this is off a little bit. There we go. All right. That low risk short off the 1 hour imbalance, which one of you mentioned in the Discord and then caught that. Very beautiful. That was, I'm pretty sure this is like a premium of the premium, right? But we have some other stuff in here too. So when you look at our current high of day, right? Where did we, I guess, stop and turn? Yeah, Jordan, we're not gonna, we won't talk about it. we won't talk about it. We won't talk about it. 15-minute imbalance that's in a premium, right? That is where we traded into today. Where is that mitigation? Where's that mitigation at? We have a pretty much an engineered high, right? Short-term high to get ran, just like Bitcoin on the daily. Go look at it, right? Short-term high to get ran, and then it had ran up again here. So what's it doing in here? Right at that 604, roughly 605, 606. Okay. It's trading higher multiple times. How many times? Well, there's a high, there's a second one, there's a third one. So what's that make? That makes our 1, 2, 3 formation. That is typically what? Distribution. Okay, distribution. Fundamental analysis, not required. Somebody asked me about that. They said, John, people are telling me you can't be profitable without fundamental analysis. Dumbest shit I ever heard. Okay, stupid shit. All right, I don't care who said that. It's bullshit. You don't need fundamental analysis to be profitable. What you do need is accumulation and distribution. Low risk shorts, low risk buys, stuff like that. Liquidity, all right? So we have a 1, 2, 3 formation in a premium above equities open. Okay, there's your equities open. Right here. So we trade above equities open, 1, 2, 3 formation. We drop down, right? Don't be afraid to zoom in. Okay, what makes that a mitigation? I've already shown you this. These up candles here, and even, well, not that low, but the bodies here, right? That gets traded through at 922. So immediately this becomes a mitigation. It's technically these 4 candles put together with the bodies. It technically is this. Okay. But what do you notice about the mitigation though? When we talk about imbalances, thank you, G. What are the signatures that we look for in when there's multiple imbalances? What do we look for? Do we always look for price to trade to the highest one? Do we always look for that? What do we look for, chat? Naruto said, price doesn't reach 50% of the mitigation, a signature of bearishness. You would be correct. You would be correct. There's your midline. What's above that midline? What's below that midline? Inversion. Oh, you're right. You are right, actually. Well, there's multiple. There's an inversion here. There's a gap here. And I don't know if it tags that one. but you would be correct. I'm talking about just the bearish ones. Sorry, just on the sell side of price delivery is what I was trying to say. Meaning you have one here, right? So you have an imbalance there. That's your first one. What's special, or what's, I don't know the right fucking word, dude. I'm too wired right now. The first imbalance in a reversal is a breakaway, or usually seen as a breakaway. And a breakaway is usually what? It's either going to be barely traded into, or it's more likely going to be quite literally a breakaway, and price will not trade into that. So are we going to look for price to trade into that first one? No. Do we look for price to trade into the lower one? Yes. When there's two, you take the first one with a stop at the second one, or a stop at the high. So what happened today? Like I already told you, gap, mitigation model, and I didn't see this earlier, but I'm seeing it now. There's an inverted gap right here too. I mean, fuck. Look how disgustingly accurate that is. Don't look at the 1 minute. Yeah, don't be accurate. Be a dumbass. Be a fucking retard. Okay, that's great advice. Real great advice. Real great. Yeah, don't short at the high of the day, right? Yeah, write that down. No, John, I want to short at the low of the day. All right. We'll keep that there. All right. So now looking at the broad perspective of the day, look at it. You're shorting in a premium. You're shorting above equities open. You're shorting after the 1, 2, 3 formation. Okay. 3 little Indians, whatever you want to call it. You know, 3 drives, pattern, who cares? Names don't matter, but context does. Distribution. Going, oh shit, I forgot who it was. I talked to so many of you. Someone just told me yesterday they just went through the beginner series, right? And, you know, I asked them what they thought. They thought it was good. So one of the very basics of the beginner series was you're looking at the 6 things, right? The high resistant highs, low resistant lows, and using high resistant highs as stops, low resistant lows as targets, right? For shorts. So do we have that here? Well, yeah, the 1, 2, 3 formation is high resistant highs. Do we have low resistant lows? Well, what the fuck is this? What's right here? Those are low resistant lows. What about this low? It's not London's low, but that's a pre-market low. And then do we have anything else? Well, yeah, zoom out. What are those? What are those right there? Low resistant lows. What's down here? The very thing I told you yesterday, low resistant lows on the 1 hour. So you have all type of lows, pre-market low, low resistant lows, and then a 1 hour lower lows. I mean, how many targets do you need? Beautiful, beautiful sell-off. And now we're kind of just in that range. I still think we can trade lower. I would want that. But that move is enough, right? Whether you took partials here, or just straight up got out there, or even London's low, right? And that's our current low of the day, I believe. Tapping into London's low right there with a opposite formation, right? We had 1, 2, 3 highs, and now we actually got the 1, 2, 3 lows. So that, when you see something like that, that's typically a good partial as well. Just in case we don't get the 1 hour lows and we trade back into the range again, at least you would take partials at the low of the day, you know? So I think Nasdaq was very clean for shorts. One thing I didn't like was Dow, because it actually had the opposite bias, and I wasn't willing to trade both. You know, when there's conflicting, right? Dow was bullish, NQ was bearish. I was like, yeah, fuck. But anyway, small time frame buy model here, right? Low resistant highs, high resistant lows, mitigation. it came all the way back to this down candle before trading up here. So I think there was good scalps for the Dow Jones, but again, I didn't want to be buying one, selling the other. You know, that just, I don't do that. All right. And then with ES, I don't know. Okay. I just don't know. ES today is, all of the indices today are acting like they normally do. You know, ES typically the middle, we see that. Nasdaq going higher, or excuse me, Nasdaq going lower while Dow going higher. So they're mixed. And ES is pretty much playing its normal role in that regard. But yeah, that is something that I would note today. All right, Willow, appreciate that. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thank you. I bought some Oracle calls that expire in February. Good caller. No, I like the pullback after earnings. I don't even know what Oracle's symbol is. What is it? ORCL? What is the symbol for that? Because I have no idea. All right, with dollar index, we, to me, are currently seeing the second leg of reaccumulation. So we noted these highs the other day, last week, right? In the market review on the 5th, I gave you 105.60s as a target to the downside. That was easily wrecked on Friday's FOMC, I think it was. And we left behind clean highs here and clean highs up here. So this, to me, again, that looks like a buy model. Oops, this low right here, right? So we took that manipulation, first accumulation, or first leg, whatever, and then this is looking like the second leg to go higher. So 106.70s for the dollar seems fairly likely. And that sort of is another reason I would have, if I had to choose today between NQ shorts and Dow longs, I would have went with NQ shorts, because if the dollar is bullish with simultaneously with the potential bearish indices, that's more synchronized than not. So I would have went with that instead. Does that make sense? So if we have a bullish dollar and a bearish potential indices, that would give me the confidence to put risk on the table. Oh, it is ORCL? Okay. Yeah, that wasn't a bad guess, was it? That wasn't a bad guess, was it? Yeah, see, I don't even have markups on it. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked at this before. You bought calls after a 1, 2, 3 formation all-time highs? Yeah, you're tripping. You're tripping. But yeah, I have no idea what this company even does. What do they even do? Predict the fucking future? Oracle? I mean, is that what they are? You know, Magic 8 Ball shit, or what? What do they do? I would not long right after all-time highs, personally. And that looks like something like earnings, but yeah, this is like premium of a premium, dude. I wouldn't long that. But it does look like this high has been engineered, though. Just shy of 200. What I would do is watch the options activity at the $200 strike price for the next few months. And if if you get some unusual activity at the 200 level or higher, that to me would indicate that someone is buying. You know, that to me would seem bullish. But until then, I wouldn't long this, bro. I would probably wait for like 160s, maybe 150s before that. There's got to be some trailing stops here. And not to mention, that's why I was zooming out on the higher time frames. You got a fat imbalance here on the weekly. So that's why that seems more likely. If that makes sense. Meanwhile, the watermark is called PO3. PO3. And it displays the daily candle on whatever time frame you're on. I guess when you go to the weekly, it displays the weekly, but like, see, this is a 5-minute chart, right? But it's giving the daily over here, which is just it's a cool reference point to see the open and all that. That's why I was showing you Nasdaq, to show you when you were if you were shorting up here, you were shorting near the current high of day, and that's what you want. You want to short near the high of the day. You know, buy low, sell high, right? That's the point. The CEO lost 15 billion overnight. Well, I don't know what to tell you. At a certain point, money just doesn't even matter at that, you know. You lose it, make a couple billion, lose a couple billion, like at that level, it doesn't even matter. When you have more money than you'll ever be able to spend, it just, who cares after that? Is what I would guess. I mean, I had the right idea of price trading lower. Are we talking about Nasdaq here? I shorted around 8:55 a.m. off the 5-minute inversion, but I was stopped. Price traded higher and made a new high and traded lower. Did I miss something? Yeah. Everything I just told you in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. 15-minute imbalance up here. Premium. 1, 2, 3 formation. If you shorted prior to that formation, if you shorted prior to distribution, you got in too early. You got in too early. That's why I taught you how to re-enter. How to re-enter without revenge. So if you got stopped above this high, yeah. You got finessed. And but that's how markets work though. You have short-term highs that get ran. You have short-term lows that get ran. That's how markets work. They engineer highs and lows. That's why I was saying a minute ago on I said go look at Bitcoin on the daily. All right, let's go take a brief look at that. Okay. Remember I told you it would stop shy of 100K and trade lower before going to 100K. You remember that, right? Well, what'd we do? We stopped shy. We traded lower to put pressure on those who bought at the highs. So once Bitcoin started trading lower, paper hands, oh, let me get out of it. Let me get out of it. Because, you know, if there's leveraged traders out there, you know, they're getting squeezed. Then the market's allowed to run to 100K. And what does that look like right now? Short-term high, build stops, run it above 100K to distribute above old highs. Now it's trading lower. That's the nature of the market. That's how, you know, that's how the markets work. That's how smart money finesses traders. How else do you think I could tell you what would have happened days or weeks prior? How else do you think I can do that? As much as I joke about having a crystal ball and how I time travel, obviously I don't do any of those things. But it's by seeing the market do this over and over and over again. That's why I'm able to tell you those things. Right? So price is fractal, and you know this. So what happens on smaller time frames happens on the lower time frames as well. So think about it. Short-term high before a higher time frame level, right? To squeeze traders, then distribute, and then run it lower. So it's the same idea. You go look at Nasdaq, right? What did we talk about yesterday? We talked about shorts. We talked about the 420 level. Okay. If the market's going to, it's not there yet, and it still might not. I could still be wrong in that assumption today. Okay, not a big deal. But if the assumption yesterday was 420 level, okay, are we going to short on the way down? No. Are we going to short on the way up? Yes. So what happened? Again, same thing. We stop inside this imbalance, right? Then we trade lower, and then we run that short-term high for anyone who shorted too early. I mean, and I've done it too. I used to do it a lot more, many, many years ago, but you'll realize you got stopped out and then the market went your direction, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. You got stopped out near the high of the day. I understand. But you got to realize that was done on purpose. That was absolutely done on purpose. Whether you took it on a real account, whether you took it on a demo or a funded challenge or combine, whatever, it matters not. You were still, and I'm not trying to talk shit, bro. I'm just telling it to you like it is. You were part of that group, right? That smart money is fading. Okay. Smart money can short, and then they're going to short again above old highs and on the way up. They can suffer drawdown. You can't, right? Retail traders, we can't. Smart money can. They have the money and the ability to do so. We do not. So when you understand that, then you start waiting. And that's where patience is hard. You see the markets are moving. Oh shit, man, look at these fast movements. I got to be a part of this. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got to wait for manipulation. You got to wait for the very model I've already given you a fucking million times. Wait for the higher high, wait for the lower low, and then play the imbalance that's within the mitigation. As long as you're aiming for low resistant lows if you're short. It's that simple. But simple does not equate to being easy, right? Simple does not equate to being easy. It becomes easier when you understand it and you start to implement that over and over and over again. It's repetition. There was one, let me find this real quick. I think I told you this yesterday. I finished the complete works by Epictetus, right? The Robin Waterfield translation. And dude, there's so many notes in here, but let me see if I can find this real quick. Yeah, I think it was near the end. Give me a brief minute. When they were having discourse, okay, we're only lucky because of Arian. Arian was a student that wrote down a bunch of things, or at least by memory as close as he could, to the things that Epictetus was saying. So obviously it was clear that he allowed students to take notes, which is a good thing, because he actually did talk shit about books. But in fairness, though, he was saying less time reading and more time applying what you've learned. So I get that. But let me see if I can find this for you real quick. So stand by. Oh, here we go. All right. If you have this book, it's on page 280. Thank you, Bloody. He says, I mean, it's in the middle of discourse, so he's talking about like different ideas. He's taking questions and he's answering them. But he says, keep these ideas at hand night and day. Write them down, read them, talk them over with yourself and with a friend. Okay, I'll say that one more time. Keep these ideas at hand night and day. Write them down, read them, talk them over with yourself and with a friend. So the Stoics, really all of the ancient philosophers and pretty much every teacher since then has always said to remember things. I mean, Epictetus said that a lot. He's like, remember this, XYZ, XYZ. Because all the teachers know, and I know this too, as people, we forget things. We're very forgetful, right? And this is why sometimes I feel bad on my birthday, because everybody writes happy birthday on my timeline on Facebook, and everybody sends me messages, happy birthday, John, happy birthday. And like, bro, I don't do that for other people. Like, I don't tell everybody else happy birthday. So I feel like a dickhead when everybody comes to me saying happy birthday, John. It's like, thank you. I forgot yours, but I appreciate it, right? It's one of my flaws that I have. But good God, there's so many of you, bro. I don't know how to keep up with all that. It's very hard for me to do that, right? So that's why I fall short in at least one thing, okay? I don't tell other people happy birthday because I can't keep up, all right? That's a flaw that I have, and I own that. Epictetus knew that. So he's telling his students and whoever's coming to listen, like, look, bro, write down these ideas, go over them, you know, with yourself, and go over them with a friend too. Repetition. Okay, repetition. Here, I'll give you a secret, okay? I didn't tell anybody I did this, but I thought it was pretty cool. All right, here's an idea, free of charge. Would you like to hear it? Drop a 1 in the chat if you'd like to hear this idea. It's not earth-shattering, but it did help me. It did help me. So drop a 1 if you want to hear what that is. And actually, some of you have already done this. Ricky's done it. Siva's done it. Daniel's done it. I've seen other students do this already, but I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you anyway. Okay. Someone asked me earlier about flashcards. He was like, John, you know, you have merch, but do you ever think about doing flashcards? And I was like, no, I don't want to put all that together. That's a lot of work. I'm not doing that. But what you can do, okay, you have all of the formations, right? You have low resistant highs, low resistant lows, high resistant highs, high resistant lows, mitigation, imbalance, inversions, premium discount, fractals, 1, 2, 3 formations, relative strength analysis, the divergence, right? You have all these other things. What you can do, and this is what I did many, many years, I don't have it anymore, but if you're new to the mitigation model, if you're new, or say even for example, the market maker models, right? MMXMs, market maker sell models, market maker buy models. This is what you can do. Print those things out. Put them on the wall. Okay? Put them on the wall. Okay. I have 2 monitors. I have a 27-inch here, I have a 27-inch here. That's why when I'm streaming and showing you things, I'm looking this way, but when I'm talking to you, I look this way because I have 2. Okay? And I have a wall right here. That's where the wall shelf is at. My Instagram, the wall shelf. The camera's right here, obviously. I have a shelf right here. I've got a ring light here and a ring light here. Okay? But I have a wall right there, and this one's kind of taken up. But this wall right here used to be blank. Okay? So what you can do is take the mitigation, put it up on the wall. Take a market maker model, put it up on the wall. Put the buy model on the bottom. Put a sell model above that. Put the mitigation model next to it. Put the 1, 2, 3 formation next to that, or whatever. And so when you're looking at charts, and you can look at the wall in front of you or on the side of you, and have all these things ready to go. So you don't have to sit there and flip through your notes, try and find a notebook. Is this a mitigation? What's the mitigation again? I don't know. And you're like looking for your notes, trying to scramble through. Take what's super important to you, print that bitch out, put it on the wall, put it on the fridge, mini fridge, or your normal kitchen refrigerator. Put it where you're going to be able to look at it every single day. Hell, put it on the wall in front of your toilet. Right? So when you go to the bathroom, you can look at the mitigation model every day until it just becomes so ingrained into your mind, you can see it. And then eventually you'll start seeing it, or you'll start anticipating it beforehand. Like, oh yeah, I'm short. I want to be bearish. So if we get a mitigation up here, I'm shorting that bitch. And then boom, we get a mitigation. You're going, oh, that's it right there. That's what I was waiting for. There it is. Pull the trigger. Done. And then guess what? Leave some room on your wall for that funded certificate. Yeah. Leave some room for that funded certificate. And then there you go. So you're getting repetition and you're getting experience and understanding to the point where you can buy a combine, right? Sean, right? Flacco, right? I don't know if Lee Bright's here. Lee Bright skipped out on my birthday. We're going to have to ban him. Ban. And yeah, so there's your idea. Okay, take them, print them out. Why do you think I gave them to you? Why do you think I gave you the visuals? I was gonna show you the ones that I have, but I deleted them on accident when I was cleaning up my desktop. I'd have to make them again. I'm not gonna do that, but you can go back and watch those videos. You can take the screenshots. There's one that Cameron posted. I pinned it in the Discord of the cell model, I think, right? Print it off, put it on the wall, and look at it every day. Okay? So, again, it's not the most groundbreaking, earth-shattering idea, but it works. It works. How many of you have gotten funded? A shit ton. Right? How many times have you seen me call and trade the high of the day or low of the day, or, you know, very low drawdown entries and stuff like that? How many times have you seen that? And I'm giving you every tool, every idea for you to be able to do so. Hell, like Flacco said, I'm streaming on my birthday for you for free. But this is how I like spending my time. This is what I enjoy doing. That's why I said earlier, when you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life. So, I love it here. C trades. No, I don't think so, actually. I haven't looked, dude, I haven't looked at the store in so long. Because I don't really care about that stuff, to be honest with you. I forgot. Oh shit, that's not even it. Let me see. Let me see. It's literally been so long. I just launched the store and then didn't even look at it since then. If you go to my YouTube main page and you go to the store, there's a couple of hats. There's a couple of mouse pads, like the mitigation model mouse pad. That's pretty cool too. And a bunch of free PDFs. I don't know why there's hoodies on here. I don't know why they're not on YouTube. Yeah, there is. There's the Blessed sweatshirt. There's the Blessed fleece joggers. There's the SMS hoodie. The 2 hats and a couple of different more mouse pads. I don't know why that's not on YouTube. Man, I can't fucking stand YouTube sometimes. I can't stand their bullshit. There's a link for you. And I'll pin that as well. All right, there's the shop. There's the Marcus Aurelius mouse pad, the Smart Money Fundamentals mouse pad, the SMS hoodie. And even if you don't want to spend your money, you don't have to. There's free PDFs there. The Intro to Smart Money Stoics, free PDF. There's the first 90 days PDF, free. The Smart Money Terminology, right? That dictionary, that's free. On Tranquility, that's a free PDF. I don't even remember doing that. I might download that and look at it. I don't remember what I did with it. But yeah, there's definitely a hoodie in there if you want. But yeah. Coming up on the 1 o'clock macro. Coming up on that 1 o'clock macro. So it ain't looking too bullish, huh, chat? It ain't looking too bullish, is it? And you know what that means, chat. If it ain't bullish. If it ain't bullish. Nikki said, sell the farm. Yeah, who was that last time we told him to put the farm on it? And it ran for like a 1 to 3? I keep forgetting who that was. We haven't done that in a minute. You know, yeah, financial advice. Take all your bread and throw it into a leveraged asset on a 5-minute time frame. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, either triple your net worth or go broke. How's that? That mitigation mouse pad is saucy. Yeah, get one. Matter of fact, you guys can do some Christmas shopping too. Get your friends and family some SMS shit. You know? Get them a mouse pad. Get them the free PDF. You know, Christmas doesn't have to be expensive, chat. It ain't got to be expensive. We're at 450. We just need a 30-point run. We just need a 30-point run. Not heard from him since. Had to sell his phone and laptop. Rip. Oh, the current hoodie I'm wearing? Yeah, that's a custom one. I think I got this one from Canva years ago. Your stop loss is my entry. Yeah. Your stop loss is my entry, big dog. I mean, think about it. You know, my entry was up in here. That was right after Amin got stopped out. Sorry. I mean, your exit was my entry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. But hey, look, man. Learn from it. That was why I went on that like 10-minute ramble about, you know, using that experience and being able to understand that things are engineered this way, and you need to study that and be familiar with it. So when it happens again, or when you see something like this again, you'll go, oh yeah, I used to trade this and I used to get stopped out. So let me wait for the manipulation, then I'll get in, right? That's the whole point. So, but yeah, that's why I made that hoodie. This one, I have a couple different ones, but yeah, this one's old. It's small now. It's either small or I got fat. I don't know, but maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. We won't talk about it. I remember one in IM, two guys had an account. They didn't put a stop loss and ended up blowing like 40,000. Oh shit. 40,000 on a blown account. Yeah. Well, yeah, well, look, man, if you blew 40K for trading without a stop loss, you deserve to lose 40K. Yeah, I had one dude a long time ago. I blocked him actually. But he had lost over 10K in euros. He was like, yeah, I lost over 10K. I'm about to sue the fuck out of them. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. And then he just like kept talking and talking. So I just blocked him. I was like, I don't want no part of whatever it is that you guys got going on. I don't want no part of that. I've never said to not trade without a stop loss. I trade with stops. Very rarely I don't. But that means I'm either severely under leveraged or my stop is at the high. I just haven't put it in yet. So, and I'll give you one more example. When I recorded that trade last week on the Combine account, you'll notice that I traded without a stop. But what you have to realize is the stop loss for that was built in on the DLL, the daily loss limit. So my daily loss limit on that combine is $500 a day. So I'm taking a trade, and you saw me put the stop in afterward, but that stop loss was basically the daily loss limit anyway. So if you have a daily loss limit, you don't have to have a stop loss if that's what you're willing to risk, because it'll auto close for you anyway. So, but that's the only exception. There's an automatic stop loss based on equity that you decide what it is. So, yeah. Outside of that, always trade with a stop loss. Okay. If you trade without a stop loss, you're asking to get your ass beat. You know, you're basically saying, here's my ass. You know what I mean? You're just going right to the market saying, here it is. Here I am. That's not going to go well for you. So 12:56. We got a few minutes left in the hour, and then we have the open of the next hour. And then we have the rest of the day. What were you saying facts to, Leon? What were you agreeing with? Actually, you know what? I'll look more into seeing about getting more merch. I just don't like, what do you guys even want? What do you guys even want? I don't know what you guys want. I forgot how I even did this. I think it's just the Fourth Wall website. Because they don't have everything. And I don't want to give you guys like some stupid shit either. Like the crappy hats. You know, I don't want to do that. We could do mugs. We could bring back the your stop loss is my entry mug. We could do that. We could definitely do that. They have posters. We can get you an apron. You guys want a fucking apron? You want a mitigation model apron in the kitchen cooking? That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Oh, about having a stop loss. Gotcha. Trucker cap, a mug, a beanie. I think they have beanies. Notebooks / journals with cool covers. You see, the only thing about the notebooks is how expensive it is. Like real shit. Dude, I can go to Kroger and I can get a notebook when they're on sale for like 50 cents. And the notebooks here are like $20, $30. Like, bro, I don't want you guys to waste your money on something like that. And that's like if I don't put a markup on it, you know, like that's just base price. It's like it's already more expensive than it needs to be. You know, I don't want you guys spending your money on that kind of shit. I'd rather have you spend money on books. Books. You know? Well, let me see. As we watch Nasdaq not do shit. All right, here's the open of the hour. Ooh, they have stickers. We could do that. We could do like the golden sniper sticker. I could definitely see that. Let me see. Yeah, the hardcover bound notebook is like $12.95. And that's like basic. That's not even adding anything to it. I guess we could do the phone case too. Or the keychain. Would you guys want an acrylic keychain with the golden sniper on it? Oh, Toby, yeah, I just saw that keychain. Stickers, laptop, need that. Thanks, Willow. Yeah. It would, I mean, I guess if I could, I would do the sticker, but then I would group it. Like one would be the golden sniper and then another one would be the QR code. So you could mark it. You could be like, hey, yeah, this golden sniper, yeah, because we're short in the high of day, we're making money pressing buttons. You know, what are you doing? You want to come join the gang, then click this QR or scan this QR code and subscribe to the channel. You know? New Love Day on ES. Nice. Yeah, ES is dirt. New low. Perfect. What about NQ, baby? Are we going to get 420? Are we going to get it live on the session? Ooh, man, I don't know. I don't know, chat. Maybe we do it. Maybe we do it. Ooh, they got fanny packs. You guys want a fanny pack? I don't know. I don't know. Get you a SMS fanny pack. Yeah, see, the tie-dye hoodie is cool, but it starts at $58, dude. Jesus. That's crazy. Like, that's insane. Oh, they got bikini bottoms. Nice. Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway, if the design is right, then yes to the fanny pack. Make it camouflage and then put the gold sniper on it. There's your idea. What would you put in there? Well, what would you put in that fanny pack? Drugs? What would you put your doty in there or what? Ooh. 21,575. Oh yeah, that was solid up there. How were you stopped out? How were you stopped out trading up there? Up here? How were you stopped out on that? Or were you short here? How is that possible? Oh, you would put your phone in there? Yeah, welcome to the community, Bazell. Yeah, Josh, you're wild for that. You're definitely wild for that. We got about 4 minutes and 20 seconds before the end of this macro. We'll see if we can get down there, and maybe not. I mean, we've sold off so much today. We'll see if we've got enough juice to go lower. But yeah, it ain't looking too bullish, huh, chat? It ain't looking too bullish. What else you guys got? Because we're gonna shut it down here in a couple minutes. I gotta eat too. I'm starving. I had enough coffee for like 2 people. Probably had enough caffeine for like 3. Thanks, Ricky. I might just go run a mile and then come back. Price came back to my entry. I entered after the inverted imbalance, but the volume came back up and it was stopped. I guess I didn't manage it well. Well, I don't know why you're looking at volume. Why? How does volume help? What does that do for you? For volume that can be spoofed and manipulated, how does volume help you? Thanks, Josh. I actually lost about 40 followers on Twitter like overnight. I don't know what happened with that. I had like 3,020. Now I have like 2,980 or something. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe people are jealous. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe they faded what I told them. Maybe I told them higher NQ and they shorted and got their ass raped. I don't know. Man, maybe that's the case. You know? Fade me at your own peril. Maybe bots. Yeah, that's probably Probably the case too, but I don't know why bots would follow me to begin with. I don't know. Not getting too much emphasis here, but it does look pretty bearish. Thanks 2020. Thanks Mason. See you guys on what the hell's today? Tuesday. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. I'm pretty much getting ready to shut this down too. I was just trying to see if that macro would take us there. Doesn't look like it. But that's the level for today. 21,420 would be, that would be my final target for downside objectives. ES, I'm not sure where this thing could go. I don't know. I wouldn't try to pick a bottom on that. And then Dow, you know, who knows what this is gonna do. Maybe it trades lower, maybe it just doesn't. I have no idea, bro. I don't know. My predominant focus was Nasdaq. So all right, there's the end of your macro. So I mean we did go a little bit lower, but it looks like it's gonna take more time than that to get to that objective. So I mean, if you want to. Oh, hey, thanks, Libre. You made it in. All right, we won't ban you. We won't ban you. But yeah, Anthony, if you want to launch it, go ahead. Wait until 15. All right, Ricky, I'll give it another 4 minutes then. You'll airdrop it? All right. You're short at 580? Oh, shit, that's nasty. That's nasty. You're looking for 436? Wait. 436. Are you talking about CFDs or futures? Why 436? Why not 420? Is that regular trading hours or is that something else? I always take previous lows or highs for take profits. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I mean, but what low is that, though, is what I'm saying. Because we've already taken London's low. Monday's low. Oh, it's 436. Okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't have that on there. Gotcha. You think that's going to be the low of the day? Or do you think we're getting to 420? I mean, because it's possible. But I still think we're going to push through that. I want this thing to get massacred. But yeah, look at that 15-minute. That shit is heavy. Heavy. Yeah, look at that mitigation there too. Well, kind of a shitty one, but it's more like a redistribution. Look at that. Right? High, low, higher, high. We traded through that right into that down candle and then instantly just gave that up. That's what you want to see in a bearish market. You want that heaviness. You want that heaviness, you know, kind of like me after a Thanksgiving dinner. You know, you want to be heavy. You know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? Triple Q's low. I haven't even looked at the triple Q's. That. Monday's there. I see it. I see it. All right, chat. That's going to be it for today, man. Nice job, Ricky, on the 436 level. I'd be swinging for the fences, though. I'd say, yeah, that's great. But push through that. You know what I mean? That's just the type of guy I am. I like swinging for the fences sometimes. Oh, the 1 minute time frame. The moves before the final move downward. Oh. Yeah. Well, go back and rewatch the first 30 minutes of the stream. I mean, we went all through the details of up here. So I would go watch that again. Yeah. As much as I want to be here in front of you to watch this thing, we're gonna cut it. All right. So yeah, appreciate all the birthday wishes. Thank you guys for that. I greatly appreciate you and what we've done here the last 2 years for this community. Grateful to be leading a community of 180 people roughly. You know, so many of you guys are funded. Sean got funded today, right? So shout out to Sean for getting funded today. Some of you are already funded, you know. So we will keep running it up the same way that we've been doing. We're going to do it all again in 2025. So thanks. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, we should be here tomorrow, same time, same place, right here on YouTube. I'll probably do a short market review today, to be fair. Okay, I'll put out a market review later, but it's probably going to be a short one. All right, so y'all be good, be blessed, don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you tomorrow.